Yeah.
All right.
So tell us about your background and where you grew up.
My background and where I grew up. All right. My parents died when I was pretty young. My mom died when I was 5, and my dad died when I was 1. I had moved from Arkansas to New Zealand with my mother, who brought me there when I was about 2 years old, and she died when I was 5. And then I lived with New Zealand Dutch family in New Zealand for 2 years before moving to Washington D.C., where I joined my biracial family. It was my uncle, my maternal uncle. And he was married to a black woman, and they had 2 daughters. So then I was raised from age 7 within a biracial family, black and white. And then I lived in a white neighborhood until about 15, and I lived in a black neighborhood until I moved to LA at age 25.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in high income and low income
Mm.
household.
Okay, so just a quick background on the issue.
And I guess technically, like, I identify as German, French, English, white, like whiteness. And then my mom, who raised me, is Black American. She raised me like after my uncle basically left her, around when I was about age 10. And she's from Virginia in Detroit.
Mm.
So that would influence me.
Okay. Have you ever heard about this issue, 100 Days, 100 Nights? And what do you know about it?
Yeah, I heard about it on social media, on Facebook and Twitter. I didn't take it very seriously.
Okay.
What was your response to the issue, and how do you think it relates to Black Lives Matter?
Yeah. Well, at the time that I heard about it, I was doing research for Dr. Juan Gomez Quinones about gangs and gang organization and the development of the Bloods and Crips, as well as the kind of development of Latin Mexican gangs. Basically, I just thought it was, maybe some goofy person online posting some hashtag, or some kind of internet gangbanger just posting a hashtag, and then the media runs with it, because basically these things that happen in public, they just get reported on. And we're in LA, a lot of our friends are in LA, so it definitely got a heavy rotation quickly. But I think that, growing up in DC, there's, people getting killed all summer long. Summer's always a high mortality rate in the ghetto.